how I should live my life.
Hello there, Feather24 again. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of how I paint guns. It's a new technique that I've been trying on a gun, and I thought I'd show you guys on this P90 right here. I've already got a base coat on the top receiver and part of the stock. I left this one black because I didn't feel like taping off the trigger and the fire selector, but on second thought I just did. So base coat is not really that important, and the technique we'll be using is I picked it up from a friend who sprays cars like this to do some special paint on it. The colors I'll be using are olive drab and tan from some cheap industrial army paint by Fosco Industries, apparently. These are cheap paints bought at the Stock American here in Belgium, and they seem to work nice. Now, what will you be needing other than the gun and some paint? Best thing is to have some gloves, some latex gloves, because otherwise you get paint all over your hands. And other than that, you need a foil, which I need to get first. Right, so now I've got the foil here. It's the size of the gun, so you have to make sure that you can cover the entire gun with one piece of foil. Right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray first the light color, the tan, on, and as soon as possible after I got the tan on, get the green, the olive drab on. You have to make sure that both layers are completely wet. I'm gonna do just this side of the gun at first. Then what I'm gonna do is take it off, put it on the ground, with the wet side up, of course. Put the foil on top of the paint, and then slowly peel it off, and you'll get a nice chameleon-like effect. It's really nice. So I'll put you guys over here. Let's see, can we see? Make sure that your two cans are well shaken, both at the same time. Also, if you're doing this outside, make sure your foil doesn't blow away. Slides a bit of wind, enough to fuck up your entire piece of foil. Then we'll put some rocks over it, so it stays steady. There we go. Right, so the light color first. As soon as you get that done, get the dark color and directly spray over it. And once the second layer is done, put your gun on the ground. it down again. And I'm forgetting my my gloves again. I'm gonna put the foil on. Nice and easy. Come on, stupid wind. Get it on. Just very lightly tap it a few times here and there. And then, I'm going to bring you guys in close now. I'm going to try to peel it off with one hand. And you will get a very unique design. Now what I like to do after that is get the foil and just brush it on a few spots that you missed. Like so. Like that. Now you got a very, very unique paint job. So I'm gonna let this dry and then do the other side, and then you have a very nice paint job. You know, I have to say these colors don't really match together well. I'd rather have brown instead of olive drab, but nonetheless the result is quite nice. It'll blend in woodland environments pretty well. Definitely if you use black and tan. So lift it up, put it on the rack again. There we go. I'm going to turn it towards the sun so it dries a bit faster. And there you have it. Very custom, very aggressive looking custom paint. So, after drying and painting the other side and putting it all back together, this is our finished product. With a very nice detailed camouflage in olive drab and tan colors. The other side got a little bit more tan than olive drab, but look at that very, very fine detail, which is really, really nice. And I did took off the rails because I didn't want them to get any paint on them. I took off the charging handle. Trigger is nicely not camoed to make sure that that one doesn't stick in any way. And yeah, I just added a small silencer for this because I kind of lost the original flash hider, a bit on the stiff side, but they click in very well indeed. Top side we have not so much detail, but we also do not need that. Front side not too much. Bottom side like a nice little leaf pattern here. So yeah, all in all, I really like the result. So all that's left to do for me now is to get some internals for this thing so we can make it fire consistently, accurately, and get a nice go for that, and then we're gonna sell it. And on second thought, over there is the sniper rifle I did earlier, on which I actually tested the technique used, and this one turned out to be really great as well. The lighting's a bit on the bright side, but really nice with those lines on top there. Really like that. Other side. And with a large foil you always get a more interesting pattern because you have a lot larger area on which you can crimple and rimple the foil as you apply it. So this was still only a test, but it worked very well. I'm very pleased with the results. I really like the way this looks. Comment, rate and subscribe, and please return for more interesting videos about airsoft.